Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm really pleased to be filming today. I've literally filmed maybe one video in the past 6 weeks. It's been really tough at the minute, so thanks for hanging on in there if you're still subscribed and waited for my late updates. So I've got my project pan update today, which I think is one of the most popular videos I do. I thought that Pan That Palette might be more popular. I generally love to watch Pan That Palettes. I like project pens as well, but Pan That Palettes I actually enjoy more. But yeah, this one seems to be the favourite from what I can tell, and I've got a lot of progress this time around. Well, I should do, because like I say, my update's a bit late. I've gone back to work after maternity leave now, so having 2 children and working and looking after like a 4-bedroom house, it's a lot of work, and at the minute I'm really struggling. So I've not had a lot of time for hobbies of mine, and that's what this is. It's not a job for me, it's a hobby. So thanks for waiting for this update, and let's get started. I've had a little bit of look at my notes from last video, and I've got a little pile here of the products that I expected to have finished before this update. So this one here, which is the Vitamin E Skincare Refreshing Toning Mist by Superdrug, that's their little star there. I've got this on today. There's a teeny bit left, but it's a spray bottle and I can't really get that out, so I'm going to consider that done. I found a way to use it up because I don't like it under makeup. It makes my foundation not last as long. I was using it to try and get rid of my strawberry legs, so I was spraying it on after shaving my legs and exfoliating, but before moisturising, and I thought if it works for this, I'm going to repurchase it, but unfortunately my strawberry legs are still happening now. But that's done, and that's going to go into empties. The other product is probably no surprise I've finished, is a Clinique Rinse Off Foaming Cleanser. I actually cut it open to get the last use out of it, and I think there was literally 1 usage left after my last update, so it'd be even more surprising if I didn't finish that. That's done. I've got this Ultra Sun Face SPF 30 on today. I do believe there's maybe 1 or 2 uses left in this, so unfortunately I didn't succeed in having that done by next update. But we're in the height of summer, and there is no way this is still going to be here next update. So yeah, that one is going to stay on the list as hopefully getting done by next update. This is the Flexitol Nail and Cuticle Cream. Yes, that is now finished. Any markings I put it on this just seem to rub straight off. So that's going into empties. That's achieved. And so is the EMITE Diamond Heart Base Primer. So that's completely finished up. And yeah, going into empties. This is Touche Eclat by YSL. I can't see how much is left. I hope to have it finished, but unfortunately that's not finished. I've got no idea what's left. So I'm still going to keep that and hope, keep that on the list and hope to have that finished for next update. Okay, so I'm just going to make a start on some of the products I can see in front of me. Oh, this is another finished product. It wasn't on the list to expect it to be done by this update, so it was a surprise, but it's my 100 Ivory shade of Rimmel 25 hour foundation. So it's the lasting finish, so that's completely finished up. Yeah, so that's gone, and let's have a look what we've got here. Products that I haven't hardly touched at all. So this micellar oil infused cleansing water I've hardly touched at all. It hurts my eyes. I can't use it on my eyes. It's supposed to be for dry and sensitive skin and for face, eyes and lips, but it doesn't work for me on eyes. I can use it on my face, but I have to make sure that I wash it off really well, otherwise I get little bumps on my face. So I'm still going to try and use that as a makeup remover but before I cleanse. But if I get any more further problems and it becomes too much of a hassle, then I might have to just go. This is the Soleil, which is Superdrug's own brand, 50+ anti-aging face fluid. I haven't used that at all because I've been using my SPF 30, and now I'm back to work. I'm not out in the sun all day unless it's a weekend, and even then, not always. So this is the Body Shop Coconut Nourishing Body Milk. I unfortunately completely just forgot all about it, even though it's been sitting on my vanity in this box and my dressing table, as we say in the UK. And yeah, so I haven't actually used that at all. I've got a tiny bit of the Body Shop Vitamin C spray. So this I'm going to aim, and I really expect to have that finished by next update. Another product I've hardly used is my Raspberry Fragrance Mist by N-Spa. A subscriber gave me a really good tip of using this before bed, and they said, oh, I'm not sure if you'd sort of want to, if you felt that sort of wasteful. I don't think that at all. Not that I do things for me when it comes to beauty. not for my husband, bless him. I feel that's important. If he likes it, it's a bonus, and sometimes I'll factor it in if like he hates the scent or whatever. But yeah, I think if you're sharing a bed with someone, it's nice to smell nice when you go to bed. So yeah, I will take her tip and make an effort to use that at bedtime. And then I've got my Redken Curvaceous Ringlet Shape Perfecting Lotion. Yeah, I have used that a couple of times, but not really very much, and I'm going to aim to have that one finished by next update, because I reckon I'm probably about here if I can feel it. There's not really a huge amount left in here, so yes, I'm going to aim to have that finished. I'm going to put that in there with the pile of stuff that I really need to, you know, get my thumb out for. And my Kaolin Brow Gel, not used at all, because I'm using a shade from my Pan That palette, which is Max Saddle, and my Makeup Revolution blush palette in Blush Goddess. I have that on today. The lights are washing it out, but I do have to do the school run and do the grocery shopping and whatnot, so I don't want to look like a clown, and genuinely I do have enough blush on for my complexion and the daytime wear. But I dip in Wish Wish for these two, and I've worn them together constantly, and you can hardly tell. So unfortunately I'm nowhere near a pan. And I'm going to show you that. I'm not going to show you a before picture what it looked like last time, because it doesn't look any different to look at. Even I can see that in person. And so there's absolutely no point showing you that. But yes, those are the ones I've been focusing on. And I'm going to keep focusing on them. I'm wearing them every single day. Now I'm panning 3 blushes. You know, I'm bound to take my time with them, these 3 here, and obviously I'm fair complected. These are not very pigmented in this palette, which is unusual for Revolution, and they're also, obviously, you know, I'm using them a lot, but less when I'm there. But I can tell you now that, nevertheless, I expect to see a bit more progress in this one there. This is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette or Wardrobe. I've heard some people call it that. I don't know why. Now these are kind of like domed, so I will show you a before, because I think there's a good chance you may be able to see progress. So if you like that sort of thing, I'll insert a before picture from last update. But I have been using them. I've realised that I can actually use Radiant Light as a setting powder now that I am in summer. When I'm at my palest, it's too dark for me, but I can get away with it at the moment. I've been using Incandescent Light in the middle there as a highlighter. I've got it on today. Somebody said to me, oh no, it's not a highlighter, it's a finishing powder. But for me, even with, it's too shimmery, it's too highlighty to use as anything but a highlighter, so I'm using it as a highlighter. And I can actually use Dim Light as a bronzer. I've not got it on today, I've got my other bronzer on, but I can use that as a bronzer. So as soon as I finish my other one, that is what I'm going to be using, and I have, you know, been using it here and there. This is my MAC Painterly Paint Pot. There's loads of progress on that, so I'll show you a before picture for that. And so yeah, I'm really pleased how that's going. I don't think that's going to be finished by next update, but I'm keeping going. I've got on today my Avon Darling Pink Lip Gloss, and as you can see through it. The stopper's been out for ages, and this, I'm going to say it, I'm sort of jinxing myself, because when I say this with lip products, especially this particular lip product, because I've panned 2 of them this year, as you know, it just doesn't bode well for me. But I am going to put it out there. I aim to have this finished by next update. Just putting it out there. Who knows? This is my Frankenstein bronzer, which was the All About Bronze palette by Revolution Makeup, and I'd pressed it into an e.l.f. blush pan. And as you can see, I've got a huge pan there. So that's going really, really well. I'm tempted to aim to have that finished by next update. No, I'm not going to. I'm going to do that next time. But that's going really well. I really feel confident I can finish that. Now this is my Maybelline Colour Tattoo and On Bronze. Unfortunately, I've hardly used that, but I think I will be using that. And I'm going to rehydrate it with some Fix Plus or equivalent, and crack this out in summer. I might even take that with me if it's not finished by the end of the summer. I'm going to Menorca at the end of August with the family, and I'll take that with me because I really don't wear makeup on holiday, and it would just be handy just to put a bit of cream eyeshadow on. This is my In the New lip liner by Essence. not used, so there's no point showing that. That's not been used since last update. And I'm just going to check my list because I'm sure I must be missing a few items. Unfortunately, my MAC PowerPoint eyeliner in grey utility is lost. I'm not sure if it was lost at last update, I can't remember. I'm not going to watch the whole video to find out, but it is lost. I've looked everywhere and I still can't find it. If I don't find it by next update, I am going to declare that as finished because it was just a tiny little nub, and then if I find it I'll you know, tell you about it, but I really can't find it. And this is my MAC Pro Longwear concealer. There's just a teeny bit left on this. I've got it on today. I'm 3 days of the week I'm not wearing this because when I'm getting ready for work I just don't have time, so I just put foundation all over and underneath my eyes and don't bother with concealer most of the time. But that, I'm going to put that in the aim to have finished by next update pile, so I'll put that over there, try to smash the glass. And I don't know how, but this managed to get off my vanity, I'm not American, off my dressing table and into my storage collection. And so that hasn't really been used, and that's the Lasting Finish 25-hour wear by Rimmel in light porcelain. So I'm going to make an effort on that, but to be honest, it's, you know, it's summer, so this shade is, as you can see, lighter. You can see through a lot lighter than my skin tone. So I generally use it if something's too yellow and warm or too dark, because that's really pink. It's a really pink based one and really, really fair. I've got the numbers in front of me now. It looks like last update, not last month, but last time I did an update, I aimed to have 7 products finished, and I've actually finished 5. So I haven't quite reached that goal, but I'm still really, really pleased with it. So finishing in total now for the product of the year so far is 23. I'm using up 23, and I'm not adding any in this month, and thrown hasn't changed because I haven't thrown anything away this time round. So it's going really, really well. Let me know in the comments how you feel I'm doing, and if you can think of anything that you can give me tip-wise to help me use these products up, I'd really appreciate it, because so far the tips have been really, really helpful. And yeah, I'm just about to go and film you a high-end haul, so if you're into that, then keep your eyes peeled on the channel, and I'll see you soon, guys. Bye!